Hello everyone, this is Kervin from Meta-Luban.
Nice.
Today we are very honored to invite Mark, the marketing manager of Spiderpool, for an interview. Okay, this is Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hello. Thank you, Mark. Because we are cooperating with Spiderpool and the one-click mining project, so we collected some questions from our clients to Spiderpool and to Mike. So, including some questions about Spiderpool situation, advantages, or some suggestions to the green hats. So, without further ado, shall we get started now? Okay, so the first one is, Mark, could you please briefly introduce the Spiderpool, including the establishment time, the background, and its current total hash rate, and what are the reasons for the miners to choose Spiderpool?
Sure, yeah. First of all, thank you for the opportunity for the interview, and pleasure to be here and share the things about what we do. So Spiderpool is a Bitcoin mining pool operator. We have a headquarters in Singapore, and that's where our main office is. But our team is Spiderpool has been already on the market 6 years. We are Bitcoin mining pool operator. We are independent. What does it mean independent? Is that we construct our own block template. And we are transparent mining pool. We public on our website. We share all the payouts to the miners. So we are very transparent in this regard. In terms of the payout options, we have FAPS, and very soon we'll be launching also PPLNS, and later on our roadmap is also Solo. So depending on the strategy of each miner and depends on the small, mid scale or large or miner on the size. In terms of the hash rate, we are top 6, ranking 6. As of today, it's just over 22 exahash. And basically, in terms of the luck rate, we're pretty high as well. We have 3 nodes. We're running 3 nodes, one in USA, one in Europe, and one in Asia. So the miners can choose whichever the node is closer for them geographically, right? So that's, I would say, it's a nutshell. In a nutshell about Spiderpool, it's the team of 20, mostly engineering team, who have also experience in blockchain about 11 years and blockchain industry and senior level. So yeah, that's us.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for introduction. Then the next question is, will mining pool established by an individual be more profitable than the large mining pool like the F2 pool, Spiderpool? And because there are a lot of people there, they wanna build the mining pool by themselves. So I wanna know if there are some risks if they wanna build the mining pool by themselves. We wanna get some professional analysis from your side.
Sure, yeah. Thanks for the question. There's a lot of mining pools already operating in a Bitcoin mining ecosystem. But inevitably you need to consider some of the things when running a mining pool. One of them is the cybersecurity. We are, so you are sure that you are, protected against the hacks, against the hackers. The second is that you need to have some technical team or some technical team capacity to provide the maintenance, right? You basically the miners, they mine the ASIC machines are running 24 hours, right? So when the miners need some support, even it's like 24/7. We in some emergency they have on their side, so they will contact us immediately, and our technical team is looking into that as and urgently to solve the problem, right? So you need to, that's another thing, and that's number 2. Number three, also in terms of the lock rate, small pools which have only maybe few hundred or less than 100 petahash hash rate, there, how to say, the chance of the finding the next block is very small. So if you point as a miner pointing the hash rate to the pool which with the larger hash rate, then you have more basically chance to find an next block. Of course, obviously, if your payout option is FAPS, it doesn't have to worry, because as a miner you have a constant cash flow, constant income, right? But if you are on the other FPPLNS or even solo, if you're on solo, then you can basically, if you're on solo, you can maybe and have a very small hash rate, you can wait for even not just days but even weeks before you find the next block. At that time, during that time you're burning electricity and you have to pay the electricity bills, right? So that would say that's those three things. The small basically to say mining pools they need to consider, or those who want to establish their own mining pool.
So like the large mining pool, they will have they will be more professional on the technology, right? And I think the most important thing is about the safety, or not the. If they use the mining pool built by themselves, maybe they will be easily hacked, right? So maybe there is problems on safety issues, right? So
yes.
Okay, so another question is that many people are very concerned about is that how does a mining pool get profit? You are also mining or by something else?
The revenue for the mining pool is basically from a mining pool fee, open to discussion to find competitive terms to the miners. So that's the answering question. So the revenue is from the mining pool fees, and also basically another stream of revenue is some of the pools if they have the technology capacity and the technical ability, they can accelerate transactions, So accelerating transactions basically then make sure that the person who wants to send on-chain transactions, so make sure that they're in the next block. So in some peak times, they select this service, and they can directly go to us, and as a spider pool, we can help them to accelerate the transaction at some fee. We have also co-launched with Mempool, very well-established player in Bitcoin ecosystem, this service. So if even the customers of Mempool can go there, they can choose the spider pool and accelerate the transaction via their platform. And basically, this service at some fee, and it's another revenue for the mining pool as well.
Okay, thanks. Sounds good. And actually, we are Meta-Luban and Spider Pool. Actually, we have engaged into this industry for many years. So, as a mining pool company, have you ever encountered any problems or challenges for over the past years, or what kind of plans do you have for the future?
Well, there's a lot of challenges, which kind of be facing on on daily, weekly basis. Make sure that our pool is safe. The security. Make sure the clients basically have they have a smooth operation, and they get their rewards, their payouts are regular. And especially also another thing which can be challenging is when it's mostly on the miner side, is I would say, because they take a lot of risk investing large capital in ASIC machines in the infrastructure, and they ROI maybe 2 or 3 years, sometimes even more. So they take the risk of basically then when the Bitcoin price go down, like has happened last week, just when the market crashed. And it was not just the crypto market, but also the other financial markets went down because of the fear and the panicking. So then, when the Bitcoin price went down, the profitability decreased significantly. So the cash flow is also how to say, it's more how to say limited. But at this level, we also, as a spider pool, we help to miners, to our existing clients with the financing solution. If they don't want to sell the Bitcoin, when the Bitcoin is down, let's say 50, 52K on this level, we've offered basically financing solution when they basically use the Bitcoin as a collateral, and as a in return they receive basically the USDT from us at some APR, at basically some interest rate, and so they can cover the electricity bills or their overheads. So that's very I would say very useful for the miners, and that's how we will help them. And for the future, I mean, we have a lot of things. I would say quite a few things on our roadmap, as we're striving more, bringing the Bitcoin mining more decentralized, more transparent. So as I said, we will enable the payout option, the PPLNS, and so also the Solo in the future. So because some of the miners may prefer different payout options. And another thing which we look is to how to say in the future, or we currently actually we have ongoing cooperation with the Bitcoin layer 2 projects, the builders, which are scaling the infrastructure of the Bitcoin, so onboarding more users and driving more transactions basically on chain, which inevitably will go to part of it will go to the Bitcoin miners, so will enhance their profitability, right? So I guess that's what. Yeah.
Okay, so I think the main problems, the main difficulties are from the market situation, including the miners, infrastructure, the Bitcoin price, right? And for the future, you will also keep updating your technology on the pool, right? So for the next questions is for yourself, and as a frontline participant in this industry, what's the appeal of the industry to you personally, and what have you gained from this industry?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, my background myself is international business, and I've been experiencing basically with the traditional banking. Traditional banking experience has been I would say very negative, and it's not just my feedback, but from so many other colleagues in international business, or even individuals who are sending money abroad, using SWIFT, SWIFT is a very old technology. So generally, the traditional finance is very, how to say, not innovating much, which is kind of, and that's kind of is impacting all of us, because we're using old technology, the transactions takes several days, even more than 1 week, to send one country to another. The transaction fee is, the bank fees are very high, So, I was like back in, when kind of I would say the online banking more started, I was looking for some better solutions, or I was looking some fintech. And when I discovered Bitcoin, so which I see that's a great, how to say, technology, the blockchain. Basically, if you look at the white paper of the Bitcoin, is peer-to-peer electronic cash, digital money. So that's I would say, and why I'm in Bitcoin space is the innovation and the people who are basically very creative and very intelligent people who looking at the finance, who revolutionize finance basically, and so that the Bitcoin as it was established is like the people's money, right? Digital money. We own the Bitcoin. No other bank owns the Bitcoins. It's just our money, and we can freely send it, share it. Basically the value between us. Yeah. So that's why I would say is my take on personal level.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, as you know, the crypto industry has experienced significant changes over the past years, and now is standing on a new global stage. And actually, it seems it hasn't been as smooth as we expected. Like in the several days ago, the BTC price has plummeted. Actually, there are a lot of people they are very disappointed and are in a panic. So. As a witness of this industry, what kind of suggestions do you have for the retail investors or those who want to get inside this industry?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I can from from my own personal experience is that if for those who actually want to get into Bitcoin, so first they need to study or they need to learn what actually and which kind of financial system we're living in, right? So what is the financial system about? The whole unsustainability of the financial system, right? The central banks across the world, they're just printing money and they have generating such large national debts, and which even like a US in the United States, they know that they are unable to pay the debt in the future, right? The debt has grown so significantly. So the whole financial system is unsustainable, whereas the fiat money just keeping the supply is more and more. Whereas on Bitcoin you have a limited supply of 21 million. So where it makes more sense to store your value in a Bitcoin over long term. Obviously, the Bitcoin can be volatile because it's still seen as a risk-on asset. But it at the moment is like over 1.2 or like 1.3 trillion USD in a Bitcoin, which kind of is already a very big asset class. It's already compared to always, I think this year I went over the market cap of the silver. So I would say that's the view of what the people should see as those who want to get into Bitcoin, to study the financial system, then read the white paper or basically get to learn more about Bitcoin. And for those who already in a Bitcoin, in space, and for example miners, and they see the kind of current volatility, which is hard to wither, I understand that. But they just basically need to look at the long term, because for example, Bitcoin mining is a long term investment. It's like any other investment, you have to assess the risks and basically try to tackle the risks. And for example, if your cash flow is kind of influenced in a negative way, you get some kind of a funding. For example, we can talk to us about the financing solution we provide the miners. That's kind of one thing to help the miners to wither, let's say, current price levels of Bitcoin, and then use the Bitcoin as an asset, as a collateral. And then when Bitcoin increase, which we're sure will do, we're not sure which point, but as the price levels go up, then Bitcoin will be better for them.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, we still believe that the Bitcoin mining is still business with a high ROI if they got a lower power cost, right? But the point is, for the normal people, for the new hands of this industry, the difficulty is to find a stable site, the stable power, and if they want to ship the miners, they need to solve many problems like the customs clearance. So I think for the new hand of this industrial, all in all, we just can keep learning, keep studying, reading the white paper, right?
It's also like any business, any other business. You need to. It's a serious business, right? You invest your capital, and you basically your long-term investment is not as making some quick money.
Yes.
So you need to basically running the miners are basically entrepreneurs, right? They're self-employed entrepreneurs and as a service business. You have to treat it as such. Yeah.
Yes, the profit of Bitcoin mining will be much higher than the that of traditional industry, right? Okay. Okay, thanks, Mark's introduction and sharing. And we are here to hope that the Spider Pool can keep providing the high quality and more user-friendly service to us. Okay.
Thank you very much for having me, and I hope the audience can get some insights which we shared today. And if just feel free to reach to us. We have also on our social medias. We are organizing some Twitter spaces, as well, so we can the miners and others in the Bitcoin ecosystem get some more information which are useful. Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Mark. If any friends or audience have any other questions, just comment below or contact us. Okay, that's all. See you next time.
Fantastic.